as I normally say, the TV is on. America's Funniest Home Videos is on, so it's a little loud. My kids like to watch that and laugh. And my kids are playing outside, so you will hear them running in and out. Anyway, I want to say that it's not hard. It's not hard at all to pick up the phone or to go online and make a CPS report. It's not. Whether you know the person's physical address or not, it's okay and good. It's good. It's a good thing to contact CPS. Now, I say this in regards to anyone that is abusing or neglecting or whatever, doing bad things to their children. Like, make that report. There are so many people that are like, Olivia is such a bad person. She's awful to these kids, and people are always saying, someone call CPS. Instead of saying someone call CPS, you call CPS. I called CPS the other day on her. Well, I didn't call. I don't ever call CPS. I make reports online. I made a report online the other day. Okay, my CPS report says online that my case about her was accepted, meaning that they will be reviewing the case, and if they feel it bad enough, they will come to her place unannounced. Now, I gave them the address of the Coachman Creek. I think it's Coachman Creek condominiums where she lives. Now, nobody knows what number what condo number, apartment number, whatever. Nobody knows. But, and I stated that. I said, I don't know exactly what the number is where she's living at, but they know her situation. I spoke everything I could. You're only allowed to, when you're typing in your information about like what's going on, you can only type so much. And they have a little place where you can check mark if you would like to be contacted, like through the phone or whatever. And I said, absolutely, because then I can just spill all the information. Um, but so there is a CPS case open about her. Um, well, going to be open. They are reviewing her case. Now, I made this report like 2 days ago, I believe. I just got fed up with her mess. And I told CPS or whoever is reviewing the case, I said, she's doing the same exact stuff that she's been doing in Texas. Like, it hasn't changed. And I said she had multiple CPS cases in Texas, pretty much doing the same stuff that she's doing now, minus the heavy drinking and the drugs. I don't know if she's doing drugs or not, but anyway, point being, it's not hard to pick up the phone, and it's not hard to make reports about. Ooh, one of my reactors is alive. Anyway, it's not hard to pick up the phone. It's not hard to make a report online. So instead of saying, someone please call CPS, go do it yourself. It's not hard. And when you contact CPS, whether it be through phone or online, you remain anonymous. So she won't know who you are. I mean, I don't care if she knows who I am. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know anything about me. So, I mean, make that report. You will stay anonymous. You really will. So instead of, like I said, instead of saying, oh, someone called CPS, or if someone, tells everyone, hey, I called CPS, and I had to pause for a second. I don't know where I left off, but I mean, you will remain anonymous. And so when someone says, oh, thank you for calling CPS, do it too. You contact CPS as well. The more people that contact CPS, Florida CPS, literally just type in, go to Google or whatever you're using. Most people use Google these days. Type in Florida CPS. Go to there's a link. Matter of fact, I'm on there right now. You will see when you get to the website, the Florida Department of Children and Families. You will see an abuse hotline number, and you can also adopt on here too. You can start your adoption journey and child care license. Anyway, just click on you'll see abuse hotline, the number, and right below you'll see report abuse or neglect online. Now you click that link. Okay, I'm already like signed in, so it's just giving me my report um, that I made. Um, um, make an account and then just follow the steps and make that report. I shouldn't, and hopefully I'm not, but I shouldn't be the only one out here reporting her. I know back in Texas, I wasn't the only one that reported her. I know there were other people, thank God. But, I mean, it's not hard to do. You remain anonymous, and it'll save kids' lives. Do it, just contact CPS. And, to the people that are like, oh, I don't have time to sit down and do it, make time. Make time. I made time for it. I'm constantly busy throughout my day. I did it when my kids were asleep and when my fiance was asleep. I just stayed up and I did it. It's not hard to do. Yes, it might take a hot minute, but it's worth it in the end. You know, they give you a lot of information that you need to fill out. Um, and please do it. And like I said, you don't have to know her exact address. You don't have to know what number she's at, address number. Um, I just went by the video circulating around from that one channel who had posted where she lives, and I mean, it looked pretty much clear as day as where that's where she's living, and so and for her to even put that on her channel, that video is diabolical. But she they don't have to know. And like I said, I gave them that address. I said I'm not 100% sure that's where she's living at, but I'm pretty positive. Um, and they have her name, they have her age, they have all of that. So go make those reports, please. The more people that do it, the more that her case, the severity of her case will be pushed up and not, pushed down. Because I know there are people that are, doing worse things than what Olivia does to her kids, but what she's doing to her kids is still not good. Those kids, Kalani, and AJ, they need to be out of that home. They need a better environment. They need a mother that will love them, or someone, whether they call them mother or not, they need someone there for them because they have no one. And she sits there and lets these people that support her like crawl up her ass and make her feel like she's something and she's special and she's beautiful and she's the queen and she's that girl, as she says, and whatnot. No, you're not, honey. You're not. Those kids deserve better. The reason that we all say the things that we do, the reason we react to your videos, the reason we call you out and things like that, is because we care about those kids. Not so much you, but the kids. If those kids were out of your care, if AJ and Kalani were out of your care, you no longer got custody of them and could never get custody of them again or visitation. And the same with the Web 3, meaning Christian, Robin, and Ryan, and you never got custody of them. You never got visitation ever again. You weren't allowed to see any of your kids. I'd leave you the hell alone. I might check in every now and again just to kind of see you kind of crash out, because you will. You will always crash out as long as you live. You will not change. You will be living in the same situation that you're in. I mean, you're not going to change. Let's be honest. And I'm so tired of hearing the I'm a single mother excuse. You didn't have to be a single mother, did you? No, you and Gerard could have stuck it out maybe, but you got pregnant as soon as you got in 3 months into your relationship with Gerard. After what was it? After getting married, you got pregnant by some random man with baby Kalani. So I mean, come on now, you're not gonna change. Things aren't gonna change. But point being, step up, call CPS, make those reports online. Do it for the betterment of those kids. Don't just sit there and wait for other people to do it. Get on the ball, get off your ass, and do it. It's easy. It's not hard. It's confidential. You'll remain anonymous. I mean, and even if they contact you, if CPS contacts you through the phone, like, it's still anonymous. I made reports when she was in Texas. Like I said, I know lots of other people did too, thank God. But make those reports. And I was anonymous. I never said before that. I don't think that I made CPS calls on her, because I did. I didn't make calls. No, I made reports. Um, and so, like, things got done, things got looked into, and she's going to continue to repeat this cycle, because she knows that YouTube is not going to do anything with her channel. You can report her all fucking day long, and YouTube will not do a fucking thing. But again, that doesn't mean you should stop reporting about her. Continue it. Continue it. The more people that constantly report her and leave YouTube, like, you can add like additional details when you report. Leave those details. Leave timestamps. Leave video titles. Leave all of that. Same for CPS. And with CPS in Florida, you can leave at the end. You can leave like little video links, or like you can upload files. They have to be 4 MB long, 4 MB long. They can't exceed over that, or it won't like go through. So if anyone wants to compile some video clips together for me of the abuse, the neglect, um, like her having that, I believe it was a spatula, her having that spatula next to her so she can whip AJ whenever he acting up. The fact that videos of Kailani with the bald spot, her yelling at AJ and demanding him to do things. That a 3-year-old should not be able to do. Her saying that she was going to leave Kailani alone while she was outside swimming. Things like that, Things like her having to ask YouTube chat, like, what to do when her children are sick. Video clips of her baby coughing for months and months and months. The fact that she was like, here, Kailani, go play with a panty liner. I hate that word. Oh my God. I hate the P word. Panty. I hate that word. I hate it. It makes my skin crawl. But the fact that she was having her play with a pad, I should have just said pad. Like, where are your toys? But the fact that she just sits there and just constantly cusses and screams and talks nasty sexual things, and saying that every man wants her, and she rides every man's faces and things like that, all while these kids are next to her and can hear everything. That is not okay, in the slightest not okay. So, if somebody or people want to compile these videos together, 4 MB under, I would greatly appreciate it, because I don't have time throughout my day. I'm doing what I can to save these kids' lives, and you can do it too. So by all means, please step up and save these kids. Help save these kids. Don't let it be just me. And I know a lot of people won't see this video. I don't get a lot of views, but my goal is to get a lot of views so that I can put out who Olivia actually is and how she really is. I know there's other reactors that do it too, but the more people, the better. So hop up on the bandwagon. Help me make, or help clip some of these videos down, for CPS, so they can see, the bad things that she's doing, like evidence, and go report. Report, whether it be CPS, YouTube. Do both, matter of fact. I do. I report her every single day on YouTube. Every single day I catch a video. Now, do I watch her every time she's live? Absolutely not. I don't have time for that. But throughout the day, I will go and check, and I'll, watch some of her videos, or I'll just watch what a reactor is posting about. But do it. Absolutely do it. Do it for those kids. They deserve it. They deserve better. And those kids think that they're living some glorious life, and they're happy with their life and stuff. And that's not a life for kids to live, and that's all they know. They don't know any different. She didn't let AJ have Easter this year, and that was so heartbreaking. She didn't do nothing for him except give him a hot dog and maybe some macaroni and cheese, and told him to sit down and shut up and leave her alone so she could live stream. And she was saying, oh, he's 3 years old. He doesn't Easter egg. He don't need an Easter egg hunt or dress up or go to church or anything like that. He's only 3. He's not going to remember that. I have a 3-year-old. And my 3-year-old was so excited. The Easter Bunny came, gave him a basket and everything. AJ got nothing. Neither did Kalani. My 1.5-year-old daughter, she celebrated Easter. She got a little basket with things that, she could have at her age-appropriate things. She helped hunt for Easter eggs. It's not fair that these kids have to suffer. Thank God that the Web3 are out of this situation. I mean, I don't think Gerard's like the the best person in the world. God no, but he's better at taking care of those kids and treats them better than Olivia ever will or has, and Antonisha. I mean, I just don't understand. And why that Gerard and Antonisha are not doing anything about Olivia, I don't understand. Like, if I was him, I would have had her locked up for child support because she's way behind. And I know that somebody, I can't remember who, but somebody had reported her. Somebody let me know in the comments. Someone had reported her to her probation officer and said that she skipped town without telling her probation officer and things like that, and which is a serious crime, can get you locked up easily, can get you locked back up in jail, and nothing was done. I don't understand. And then it's like Olivia knows that she's gonna continuously get away with this shit, and she laughs about it, and she's not doing anything to change. She says that she chooses this lifestyle to live, and it's like, what person in the right mind would choose to live in a shelter and have no job and not focus on their schooling and taking care of their kids and being there for their kids? Those kids, the only thing they're going to remember is her live streaming and talking about Gerard and cussing and screaming and Antonisha and Zolo, and they're not going to remember any good times. Like, she's never going to take them to Disney. She's never going to do anything to better their lives. Anything that she gets with what little money she gets, anything she gets, it goes straight to TikTok for her. Those kids don't get diddly jack shit. They're constantly eating eggs and, oh God, I hate eggs. They're so fucking nasty. But eggs and protein bars, peanut butter crackers, and frozen chicken nuggets. That's all they ever eat. That's all they ever eat. Nothing changes. And if they're not getting that, they're getting like McDonald's or something. And she hasn't taken them. Have those kids left the house? That's the question. Or the apartment, whatever, condo, whatever you want to call it. Have they actually left and did anything fun? She spends more time on YouTube than she does with her kids. And that's so fucking sad. And the fact that her supporters see nothing wrong with it. And they're like, are you paying her bills? I don't think so. Are you buying her groceries? I don't think so. Are those your kids? I don't think so. She can live her life however she wants. She can do what she wants because those are her kids. Like, what? You're excusing abusive and neglectful behavior? Like, what the? You need to be locked up. And I pray to God that none of you all have kids. And the fact is, some of these people have kids. And they don't do that to their kids. They don't act that way around their kids. They have jobs and stuff, but it's okay for Olivia to do that to her kids. Like, make that make sense. Make that make sense. It just... people are like, why are you so obsessed over Olivia? I'm not obsessed over her. I am worried about those kids' safety, their health, their well-being. Like I said, if she lost custody of all of her kids, never got visitation ever again, could never have any contact with them, I would leave her the hell alone. That would be one less person that I have to worry about being mean to their kids. You know what I mean? I had to do that to one other YouTuber. I did that to one other YouTuber. I didn't call CPS, but I called the law on them and had the law come out, and nothing ever got done as usual. I just don't understand. Like, if I were a CPS worker and I got in a case like Olivia, someone put in a report about Olivia and I read the case, I would be like, look, I'm going over there right now and shit's gonna be done. And I told CPS how in my report how she uses CPS to get what she wants. Like, she had CPS paying for her children's or AJ's daycare because she didn't want to. She was using them to pay his daycare. Like, I don't understand. She lies like 24/7, and I told CPS that all she does is lie. And I hate that I'm only allowed to put like so much information in, and I know they don't want to read like an entire booklet, but I could literally give them an entire booklet on her. It's just not fair. And I brought up how AJ says the N-word, and he repeats whatever bad stuff that she's listening to or dancing to or saying, like, no, it's not okay. And I said they do nothing but sit in that dark room. So hopefully, hopefully something will get done, and hopefully you all will take the initiative and get up and go to your computers, laptops, whatever. Go to your phones. You can do it on your phone too. Go to your phone and make that call, make that report. Florida CPS. Now, literally, all you have to do, and I know there's people out there that hate the word literally, but look at this. Google, I'm going to do it. I'm on my laptop right now. I'm actually doing a grocery order, but I'm on Google. Now, I'm going to the search bar. I'm typing in Florida. It's going to come up probably. Florida CPS. There it is. And it's the first link. It's Florida DCF. The website is, I'm going to repeat it word for word, https://www.myflfamilies, it's my www.myflfamilies.com. My Florida Families, but it's myflfamilies.com. It's Child and Family Services. So go there and do it. It's easy, it's not hard, and do it for the safety and the betterment of those kids. Like I said, they say it takes a village to raise kids. It takes a village to save kids too, apparently. And it's so sad how many cases she's had about her and nothing has been done. So do it and do it for the betterment of those kids. That's all I ask.